Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be checking out the top 5 best external hard drives that are available in the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. And also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the OWC Envoy Pro Elektron Portable SSD. If you need a drive that can stand up to life in a backpack or camera bag, get wet, or handle a drop onto hard surfaces, OWC drives are your best choice. It's tough to pick a winner here because there are many solid options, but OWC's Elektron drive narrowly beat others in benchmark tests. I also like that you can swap out the drive inside the aluminum casing, which means 2 years from now, you can pick up a faster bare SSD and drop it in the hardy Elektron enclosure. Moving on at number 4, we have the LaCie Rugged SSD 1TB solid-state drive. The Go Anywhere drives above are a solid solution for people who need to make backups in the field, like photographers and videographers. But if you want an extra level of comfort, this padded drive from LaCie has long been a favorite of travelers. LaCie makes both an SSD version and a traditional spinning drive version. If speed isn't an issue, as with making nightly backups, then the cheaper spinning drive makes more sense. If you're backing up in the middle of a photo shoot or similar situation where backing up needs to happen fast, the SSD version is what you want. At number 3, we have the Western Digital 1TB P40 Game Drive SSD. Take this category with a grain of salt. Most of the drives here will work just fine for gaming. Just stick with the fastest you can afford. That said, Western Digital's new P40 does have some cool RGB lights on the bottom if that's your jam. In my testing, that didn't seem to impact power consumption. As for speed, my tests were inconsistent. This drive is capable of speeds that handily beat both the Envoy Pro and Samsung T7, but at other times it seemed to bog down. In real-world use, the bottleneck I consistently hit was some lag in transferring huge amounts of data. That might be a deal breaker for some, but for the price, it remains a solid choice. At number 2, we have the Crucial X6 2TB Portable SSD. These Crucial drives are my favorite general-purpose external storage drives. They're reasonably priced and speedy enough for most uses. The X6 is lightweight and tiny, making it a good choice for working at the coffee shop. This isn't a blinding fast hard disk. In fact, under the hood, the X6 uses an older drive interface which was more common with spinning hard drives. So while it's small and light, its speed is limited by that older interface technology. In my testing on Windows and macOS, that works out to about 550 megabytes per second read speed and 208 megabytes per second write speed. That's good enough for backup and use as an external drive, but I don't recommend it for Xbox or PlayStation use. It does work fine with the iPad Pro though. And finally at number 1, we have the LaCie Rugged SSD Pro 54TB External SSD. LaCie has updated its Rugged SSD line with the Rugged Pro 5. This one ditches the iconic orange padding for blue, but it is otherwise just like the ordinary LaCie padded drives on the outside. On the inside, this is an amazingly fast drive. The 5 in the name is for, you guessed it, Thunderbolt 5, which despite being announced seemingly forever ago, has been painfully slow to trickle onto the market. This made testing a bit tricky, but fortunately, a friend let me borrow his brand new MacBook Pro 14 for testing, and the results were impressive. LaCie claims read/write speeds of up to 6,700 megabytes per second and 5,300 megabytes per second, which it says are enough for real-time editing of 8K and 6K raw footage. In testing the highest speeds, File transfers were 5,787 megabytes per second read and 5,188 megabytes per second write, which, while not quite matching the claim, is still far and away the fastest drive on the page. But raw speeds are just numbers for spreadsheets. I was more interested in real-world performance. Since I happen to also be testing the Nikon Z6 III, which can shoot 6K ProRes RAW, I loaded a good bit of footage on the Pro 5 and was indeed able to edit using DaVinci Resolve Studio. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.